Hello and welcome back to another video on random retro collections. I think that's what I've decided to call this channel. If you remember on the other video, I kind of waffled a bit as to what the channel is. Said something, I don't even know what I said, but I think I've decided to actually call this channel Random Retro Collections. So welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do another unboxing video. Thank you for everybody that's already watched my previous videos. This is probably only going to be, well, it's only going to be my second unboxing video and maybe my fourth video altogether. And I've already had quite a lot of views and some feedback from some people, which has been great. Thank you to GW Acrylic, they've commented, been in touch. That's great to get their support. And also thank you to Ollie Ork. You gave me some great information, and I kind of waffled about variants of items of my Action Force and stuff, and you've given me quite a definitive list. Bit overwhelming if I'm being honest, but no, thank you very much for that. It's really appreciated. So today, this is going to be my second unboxing video. So got this through the post recently. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm being honest. If it's what I think it is, I'm a bit worried. You heard me on the last couple of videos bang on about packaging, you know, making sure that things are protected when they are posted. Yeah, and if this is what I think it is, what I ordered off eBay recently, it's cost me quite a lot of money, but if this is it, then I'm a bit worried about whether anything's been damaged or not. You'll see in a minute what I mean. But I said last time about the large box of Lanard space stuff I got, brilliantly packaged, really big oversized box, lots of padding, lots of packaging, even with the GW acrylic cases, really well packaged, boxed individually, bubble wrapped, everything, couldn't ask for more. And this has come, obviously I've taken the label off with my name on and everything, but yeah, for what it is and the size of it, I am a little concerned, but you never know. I could be worrying over nothing. So let's see. Let's find out. By the way, if you do notice on my arms that are a bit mucky, it's because I've been doing a few jobs this morning. I had to do a few jobs around the house before I did this. So obviously, I've been quite excited to do this, but at the same time, like I say, a bit nervous as to what may or may not come out of it. Right. Yeah. Okay. There's worries already. Big worries already. Right, so as you can see, it's some more vintage carded Action Force, Action Man figures from the various forces ranges. It's a job lot I bought off eBay. I'll be honest, there's only about 3 or 4 of them that I want for my personal collection. The others I'll either check to see the condition, maybe swap them out for mine. If not, they're going to get sold on. But yeah, first impressions, I'm worried. So going back to, you know, you might have thought I sounded a bit anal in the last video, going on about how good the packaging was and, you know, sounding a bit excited about it. But it's like I said, these items, vintage items, have lasted about 40 years. I've then seen them on a website, on somewhere, and I've wanted to buy them. I've bidded for them. I've paid a significant amount of money for them. I'd expect them to be packaged well, to arrive to me in the state that they left that person. I'm not going to say too much because they might be alright, but first impressions, this is not how to package something, especially something of value of these, especially something of the age of these. So, right, let's see. I will comment a few more other things about the items, about the packaging, about the variants. Again, Ollie Ork, thank you very much for your information, because there was a couple of other things as well that they mentioned. So let's start and then I'll waffle on more. So first and foremost, what we got here. Ooh. Q4 Stingray Shark. Here we go. So, I've already got one. You've seen it in my previous video. Unless there's some kind of variation to the one I've got, I'll probably be selling it on. But still, lovely item. Bit tatty around the edges. But Q4 Stingray and Shark carded. Now this is one of the things that I wasn't aware of that someone mentioned. Apparently, let me see if you can see this. These numbers differ. Never knew that. So I'm going to go back through my collection and have a look and see if there's anything different about that. But yeah, first item out of the bag. Q4 Stingray Shark. It's okay. Look. Actually, the bubble is still attached. It's not removed or anything like that. Not broken. Not cracked. First impressions of that. Few. So I shall place that there. I'm not sure. Can you see that there? Yeah, you can see that there. Let me focus it. Ooh. Again, sorry guys about this. This is basically I'm doing this on my iPad. I don't know if there's any other way I can do this. I've got it on a stand so I can't actually see what I'm recording. But again, like I said to you before, any feedback about how to do these videos would be greatly appreciated. Okay, next out the box, Gem Stormtrooper. Now don't worry, we're looking at that with it being damaged, ripped off and empty. That one was advertised as being empty. So that's not the end of the world. I said on one of my other videos about people resealing, things like that. Now, it's not something I can do. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very clever at it. I don't have a German Stormtrooper, or do I? I can't remember if I do or I don't. But I certainly wouldn't try and do a reseal because I'd end up gluing my fingers to the card and ripping the card to bits and making a right mess, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's have a look at this one. As you can see, already we've got a different variation there. See, it says number 8. So yeah, interesting. We'll see what more of these things say and do. I'll pop that there. Can we see that? No. I'll pop that there. There, we can just see that. Okay, next out. What we got? We know it's going to be a foreign one probably because of the Skeletron offer on the back. It's got that. So, Q4 Aqua Trooper. We know from the last video that my language skills aren't the greatest. But we also know from the last video that I do have this one. Again, first impressions, actually it's not that bad. Bubbles, really good shape. Still attached to the card. It's unpunched. Card's in fairly decent condition. It's just a bit dusty. So I do have this one. I will probably check against my existing one. If it's in better condition, swap them out. But that's not the reason why I bought this. So let's pop that there. Next, S.A.S Captain. Okay, right. So I criticised at the beginning about the packaging. Was that like that? You can see there. I'm going to have to check. I have to go back to the listing to see if that was like that. If not, has that been damaged in transit because of bad packaging? If so, I'm not very happy. One saving grace, I've got this variant. So, not the end of the world for me. So I do have this. But again, it's a great figure. It's just a shame it's damaged like that. Again, I don't know if that was prior to being sent to me or done in transit, but there we go. Bubbles nicely attached, yellowed, quite yellowing. As we can see, it's broken at the bottom. It's a UK release. Look out for the Exciting Action Force comic on sale. S.A.S Captain, unpunched, bit of damage there. Not the end of the world. Back of it's not too bad. But again, not the end of the world for me. Oh, here we go. So we said about the numbers. Again, look. So look, that one's 30. Zoom in on that. Or focus, should I say? That one's 30, that one's 35. So I never knew about this. It's like I said, you learn. You're constantly learning about these collections. You think you know everything. Well, you never know everything. But you think you know a lot, and then you find out you know nothing. Who's this? Why are you ringing me at this time? theirs. I'll speak to you later, mate. Right, what we got next? Right, here we go. So this is one of the main reasons that I bought this job lot. You'll have seen from one of my other videos, I do have a Space Force engineer, but not this one. As a lot of you collectors out there will know, this is quite a rare piece. It's quite an expensive piece. It's a brilliant figure. It really is a good figure. All right, mate, chill out. I'm gonna stop that. There we go. Happy. Right, the bubble's still nicely attached. It's in really good condition. There's only a couple of really slight dents on it. Collection Le Tout, Verzemal, Alinal. I think I said before about this being Dutch. I don't think it actually is from that list what Ollie York sent me. So it's a Mechanician Galactique Rumity engineer. Happy. Unpunched, lovely card, nice straight card, not too bad. Clear bubble, beautifully attached, hardly any damage. A beautiful figure. That is the main reason why I bought this job lot. Happy. From my initial apprehension, I'm over the moon with that. Pop that there. Can you see that there? I think you can just see it there. What we got next? Space Pilot Pilota. Right, again, so I'm going to take back what I said earlier about it, the packaging. I do still think it could be packaged better, and I do still think, you know, you're running the risk of damage in transit. So far, we seem to be okay, so I'll take that back, what I said earlier on. But for me, if I was selling something like this and sending it to someone, I'd bubble wrap it, I'd pad it. The box would probably be about yay big, just to make sure that it arrives to that person in the state it left me. Like I say, for me personally, I've had it before where you've bought something and it's come in a bloody padded envelope. Bubble's been crushed. It's just pointless. It's really frustrating, but yeah, we'll see how it goes so far. But so far we're doing all right. So again, foreign release, cards, not bad. Nice clear bubble. A couple of dents. It's got all the accessories there. Skeletron offer on the back. I do have a copy of this, I believe. I think I have, if I remember. Again, that's not the reason that I got this lot, but there we go, that's one of them. What we got next? Ooh, look, already I can tell this one's not bad because it's unpunched. I can tell it's a British one, a first release one because of the back. Again, let's look at the numbers. So we got... This is, honestly, I've never noticed these. I just assumed they were all the same. So we've got different numbers on them all. I thought maybe... Yeah, 50. I thought maybe the different releases, the different series might have different numbers, but obviously not. Right, I nearly put this down, I forgot to talk about it. Z-Force Infantryman, I love this figure, it's a really good figure. Ah, look at that, bloody damage there. You see that? Right, I'm going to stop going on about the packaging because again, I don't know if that was done before it came to me, or if I don't know if it's done in transit. So I'll stop waffling on about that. But great figure, lovely figure. Come with the backpack, nice backpack. Comes with his little machine gun, same machine gun that you have with the S.A.S. squad leader. Bubbles yellow. Damage at the top. Still sealed, lovely. Nice card, unpunched. UK, British release. Look out for the exciting Action Force comic on sale. Again, for me personally, not the end of the world. Already got this one. Mine's probably in better condition than that, so that'll be getting sold on. And here we go. This is another reason why I bought this lot. S.A.S. Frogman, UK release. Look out for the exciting Action Force comic on sale. Unpunched. It is a bit sun-kissed. Is that a polite thing to say? Sun damaged. Bubbles gorgeous. Bubbles totally complete. No dents whatsoever. And totally sealed. This is the other reason that I bought this lot. I think out of the lot, there's 3, maybe 4 that made me buy this lot. 'Cause I know how hard it is to find them individually. So sometimes I might buy a job lot, keep what I want, upgrade certain other figures if it's better than my existing ones, and then sell the others back, put them back into the wild. Again, I am kind of doing other people a favour by doing that, because there might be other people in the same situation that might want 1 or 2 of these pieces but can't afford to buy the job lot. Trust me, I can't afford to do it either. Credit cards are wonderful things, but there we go. But if they can't afford it and they only want 1 or 2 of these items, and I buy the lot, keep what I want, flog them on at a reasonable price, and I do think the prices I start mine are quite reasonable. I see them going, or at least advertised for a lot more. So it benefits me, it benefits others by breaking it down, giving other people the opportunity to buy the single items at a more reasonable price rather than these big bulk job lot items. Like I say, I run that risk. I stick it on a credit card. Once I've sold them, pay off my card. Yes, it might cost me a bit in interest in the meantime. It might take me a while to sell them, but like I said, to actually find the Space Force guy individually or this individually, it might take me forever and it might cost me a fortune. So this way, I think it's a win-win for everybody involved. It's a win for the seller, it's a win for me, and it's a win for other people that buy them off me. Anyway, back to this. Frogman, sun damaged, but I haven't got this copy, I haven't got this variant, so it'll be a nice addition to the collection. Happy with that. Pop that there. Can we see them? Yeah, we can. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move the... No, well, I was going to say I'll move the box so I can display more of the figures, but I'll just take this one out first and then I'll move the box. Oh, what a choice. What a choice. This is the 3rd reason I bought this, for this S.A.S. Force squad leader. I have already done a video of my S.A.S. Force figures when I was transferring them from the star cases to the new GW acrylic plastic cases. I haven't uploaded it yet. So you might see that before this, you might see it after this, but you will have noticed that I've only got 2 of these, 2 copies of them, and they're really badly damaged. I don't know why, but these are really hard to come across, but yeah, this is another reason I bought it. A variant I'm not too sure of, again, I'll refer back to the list from Ollie Ork. I can't remember, sorry, if it's Ollie Ork or Ollie Orkman, but thank you anyway. There's Amel Ale Team Leden. Collection Toutes Les Figurines. Clear bubble. It's not yellow or anything. And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There's no raising. No raising. A bit of damage there. Probably from like a price sticker. Someone's tried to peel it off. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that and make it worse. Unpunched. One of the first releases, I'm guessing, because of, again, the Commander offer and the figures that are displayed. As you can see, it doesn't have the Space Force engineer on. What else will it have? It won't have the Attack Trooper on. It won't have Kraken, a few of those other ones. So yeah, some damaged on the back. It's totally different colour on the back to the front, but do you know what? For what it is, that bubble is amazing. Happy. So far, there's 3 there. You can't see it because of that, sorry. The box in the way. But those 3 are the reason I bought this job lot, and so far I'm happy. So, like I say, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull this down a bit. Can you see it? Because I can't see what's going on. There we go. What we got next? Q-Force Deep Sea Defender Palumbaro. Anyone that's seen my other video where I was unboxing the GW acrylic cases and then describing my Q-Force figures, because I transferred my Q-Force from the star cases to the plastic cases, I described the British English one with its rod. Don't know exactly what it is. I was a bit too keen to tell you about the difference between the red one and the blue one, and I described the red one as being blue, and then I described the blue one as being blue. Yes, I spotted that mistake afterwards, but I wasn't doing a video again. I couldn't be bothered all for the sake of... That hair was stuck there. I couldn't be bothered all for the sake of getting the colour wrong. You might have thought I was colourblind. You might have took pity on me. I don't really mind, but yeah, I mean, spot the mistake. Anyone that spotted that mistake, you got some brownie points. In fact, you can have some of these points, actually. I didn't check the other ones. For what the numbers were, but yeah, again, another variation of the number. So I think I've already got this particular figure, but this is a really lovely bubble. Really lovely bubble, really good condition, no cracks, little dent there, no peeling. It is punched, but that might be a trade for one of my existing figures. The card looks funny. Looks a bit of a funny print, but it does look original. It's like I said on my other video as well. You know, you can tell sometimes by the dust and the marks and the aging of the card as to whether it's a reproduction or whether it's a reseal or something like that. But that's nice, happy with that. We've got, look at the state of that. Never mind. That looks, has that come damaged in transit? That looks like it was possibly like that beforehand. But anyway, S.A.S. Attack Trooper. Assaultator. Bit dirty. Very dirty. In fact, you can actually see the dirt coming off it on my thumb from that. I might try and clean it up, but again, I don't like to do too much to these because with the best of intentions, by trying to clean it, you might make it worse and damage it worse. Bubble crushed, as I've mentioned. Again, was this like it prior or has this happened in transit? Bit damaged. I believe I've got this variant. I believe I've got this copy. There we go, number 46. Can we see that? Don't know if you can see that. Nice figure. It's a really cool figure. I think it's one of the best figures that they brought out, the Attack Trooper. You can see he's got his logo, he's got his knife on the side, his mask on. Kind of reminds me of a lot of the soldiers at the moment in the world with the helmet and covering the face, but let's not go there. Yeah, so happy with that. Well, happy-ish. I mean, it's knackered, but it's still a good figure. Check it out against my others, probably sell it on. Q4 Sonar Officer. Official Sonar. Do you know what, James? You need to stop trying to pronounce these. It was terrible in the last one. I listened back to the last one, although on one hand I thought, actually, it wasn't too bad. On the other hand, I was also cringing at some of the things I was saying. Yeah, like I said, I did notice I said a couple of things wrong. The obvious one about the Defender's rod being blue when it was obviously red. There was another one where on the unboxing I said about an X-fighter. You know, everybody knows I'm in an X-wing fighter. But, you know, considering this is one of my first videos, and it's all in one take. I'm not re-recording it because, quite frankly, I ain't got the time or the bloody patience. So what you get is what you get. Anyway, lovely, nice, clean bubble, clear, no dents, no damage, stuck down nicely. Again, you can tell it's original because of the dust and dirt. I mentioned that before. Second release. So yeah, again, the reason that you know that these are the second releases is because that one, 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 and I think that, as well as that. Have I done them all? So yeah, I think they're the extra figures that came. I'll Medic, Engineer, Attack Trooper, Minesweeper, Sparrow, Armour, Kraken, Sea Skimmer. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, nice bubble. That can go there. Oh, speaking of which, nice segue there, Sea Skimmer. Now, if you'll have seen my other video, I have got one of these. I'm hoping to get more variants and more copies of these. I think this is the one I've got, so that's a shame. It would have been nicer if it was a different copy, a different variant, because then I'd have been able to obviously update and add to my collection. But again, let's have a look at it. Good condition. No peeling. No peeling on the bubble. The bubble's in good shape. Slight dents. Dusty. I don't mind dust because you know that it's vintage then. A slight sticker residue. Punched. Skeltron offer. Made in UK. And again, the number. You want to see? 49. So yeah, I'll check that against my other one. I think I've got that one already. I might change it. If not, I'm going to release it back into the wild. Mutton, muton. What is this pronunciation? I don't know. I've always called it a mutton, me. But then I've heard other people pronounce it mouton. Anyone that sees this, 1 for mutton, 2 for mouton. Mouton. Mutton. For me, it's like mutton dressed as lamb. Anyway. Very clear bubble. Nicely attached still. Not many dents. Dirty and dusty. Not the end of the world. Second release. Foreign release. We know it's a foreign release because of that. And here we go. This is the last one in here. I don't think I have this bad boy. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm just going to show you that actually. I was just going to move that to the side. There we go, look. That's off. I'm going to say it's off the S.A.S Captain. My hand in the right place yet. So that has been damaged in transit. So this is the final one I've taken out. Let me just put that down. That was just in the box. Let me just put that down. I'm just going to empty the box to see if there's any bits, pieces, parts, anything that comes falling out. Whoops, sorry. Sorry about that. Not. So, unless anyone saw anything, there's a bit of crap there. Oh yeah, look, a bit's come out there. Right, so I'm going to say it again. If you are posting or selling vintage toys like this, bloody wrap it up properly. Look, is that another bit? There we go. Yeah, that's both of them then, look. So that, you got the bottom part there of him, damaged in transit. And you've got the top part there of him, damaged in transit. So, look at that. Look at them. How annoying is that? So for any of you that did see my first video, I don't know if I've zoomed in a bit there. If any of you did see my first video where I kept banging on about how good the packaging was, and you might have like thought, listen to this idiot, what's he keep going on about that for? This is the exact reason why I'm saying about it. Now, if these were the reason I'd bought, I mean, I'm still not happy and I will be messaging the seller. But if these were the main reasons that I bought this lot, I'd be fuming, absolutely fuming. And if I'd posted this to anybody and it arrived damaged, they'd be expecting a refund. Do you know what? I don't blame them either. So, like I said, when I first saw the box arrive, part of me was a little bit excited and happy. The other part of me was like, oh God, I hope they're all right inside. And there you go. There's the evidence of it. You've seen me open that. So again, if the seller don't believe me and says I've damaged it, I'll bloody send him this video and say, what do you think of this? But look, I'm just going to show you again. I'll just drop to the other bit. There it is. There it is. Why? Why? So not happy, but at least it won them. Okay, so last one, Z-Force radio operator. Bubbles, very nice. Nicely sealed, no lifting, no peeling, anything like that. Very dusty. Very dusty. I don't know if they've been on display somewhere or in a loft or something, but yeah. Complete. Got its radio there with his headset and his little rifle there. £6. I can tell you I paid more than that. But I was on about that on the last video as well. Some of these, you get them and they've got like a price of 99p. I've got one that's 49p. It's like, oh God, if only. Unpunched. Is what it is. So there we go. So that's a job lot that recently came. Yes, at the beginning of the video I was worried about the packaging, I was worried about damage. I've been proved right there. There's 2 of them that are damaged. But for me, the saving grace is, I think I don't have this copy, so I think that's a keeper. I certainly don't have this bad boy, so that's a keeper. I don't have this either. Some damaged, but it's a keeper. And the main reason I obviously bought it was this. That's 100% a keeper, so really happy with that. And yeah, interesting to show about all the different numbers on the back with the because I spoke about this before. I said about everyone cutting up the cards, hence why you don't get many that are still carded. I did it with all of them. I always did the mail away offers. So everyone would have cut all these up, and I never noticed or realised. I might have done when I was a kid and probably forgot, but who knows. But I never realised they had different numbers. And again, that's the reason why you don't find that many vintage carded figures anymore, because the bloody encouraged you to destroy them. Really, look, cut it out. Cut it. They got scissors there. Cut it out, which we did. I've got a load of these upstairs. Cut them out, which we did, because everybody wanted Skeltron or the Commander. But yeah, happy with that. So what I might do, I have got a couple of spare cases for these. I might pause the video, go put them in the GW acrylic cases and bring them back so you can have a look at them. But yeah, thank you for joining me so far. Thank you for listening to me waffle on. Thank you for your patience there. So give me a minute, let's have a look. Okay, welcome back. Well, that was interesting. Took a little bit longer than expected. So basically I took the 3 I knew I definitely need, checked them, put them in the new GW acrylic cases, looking amazing. I thought I didn't have the Z-Force one. I did actually have it. Checked to see if my original one was better than the other one, if it was in better condition. My original one was, so I'll be letting the other one go back into the wild, shall I say. But that was interesting. I thought I got that. Space Piloter. There we go. So this one came in the job lot. He's got his hat on. That's always quite funny. Card's not great. I thought I had this. Well, I do, technically. Here we go, hot hands. Sorry, I've just been up and down in the loft trying to find things. So as you can see, I do have it. Space Pilot, Piloter, collect them all, collectional to a T. Action Man looks the same. Obviously this one's punched. I was keeping this one, because this is my original one and I thought it was in better condition. Look on the back, not that much difference. Oh, sorry, I've got really warm hands, honestly. You can see the heat coming up on the boxes there. Spot the difference. It's only ever so slight. Ever so slight. So just where the white box is at the bottom, just underneath the code, to the right of it, you can see on this one, there, it's made in UK. That one, nothing. That one also has something blanked out. It's only ever so slightly different, but it's a variant. And this is how it becomes obsessive of collecting everything that's got all these slight different variants. So it's different, it's a variant. So I'm having it, I'm keeping it. So yeah, that was interesting to find. So this was the one that came with the job lot. Again, look, sorry about that. You can see how warm I am. I'm hot, give off a lot of heat. This was my original one, which I'm keeping. One other thing I did do, I undernard, I wasn't quite sure. That's my original sea skimmer. That's the one that's just come. Mine's got like sort of peppery, bobbly, damagey bits. The bubble on mine's a little bit better and the colouring's a bit better as well. So I was, I swapped them round in the cases, I was looking at them. You know, is it worth keeping this one? Is it worth keeping this one? In the end, I decided to keep my original one, even though it's got that ever so slight damage. Main reasons: this one's got a bit of slight damage on the side there. The bubble, not that much different. Even the skimmer's the wrong way around on there. The skimmer's facing the front. He's facing the front. It's minimal reasons really. There's very little in it as to why I'd keep one or the other. But I'm going to keep the original one, even though it's got that slight bit of damage. And Bubble's obviously dented, but Bubble's dented a bit more. It's a bit more faded, this one. So I'm going to keep the original one. So that's that. And then obviously the Duel. Move them up. I can see a bit better. The Duel was this, and that was the main reason I got it. I mentioned I've already got one. There you go, so you can see obviously the different variants there. It's all to do with the name, Space Engineer, Ingengres, whatever. Come on, you know that I'm terrible. Look at the top, ages 4 and over, die for Annie and Sue. One on the right, age 4 ans et plus. Age 5 ans et plus. The forge, I'm embarrassing myself. And if we look at the back, again, sorry, warm hands. Same Skeletron offer, but this one's got a bigger Skeletron, that one's got a smaller Skeletron. The file card, I think, is the file card bigger? No, it's all that. It's because you've got double languages on there. And then you've got that there and a blank there. So yeah, that is the main reason why I bought that lot. So yeah, that was interesting. Ever such a slight difference, but it is different. So those are the main 4 going into the collection. It's now going to have to make me rethink all the other ones I've got. I'm going to have to look at the cards because I've just basically looked at the front, looked at the name, looked at the different logo in the bottom right. If I've got that one already, bang, gone to the side, looked at which one's the better condition, decided to keep that for the collection. But now I've just noticed there's such a slight difference in the card variant. I'm going to have to check a lot of my other ones now. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you very much for joining me for this unboxing of the eBay purchase. Anyone out there who sells on eBay, package it better, please. You know, if you're selling something of value, sort of a vintage item, package it better. But yeah, generally overall happy with it, and yeah, see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me again.